I probably even referenced this before, the Wisdom of Chopra website before. Deepak Chopra, like random, quote generator. And that's just the website. I think it's just like wisdomofchopra.com. You go and it'll automatically generate some like nonsensical, metaphysical gibberish like this. And that's kind of what this subtitle reminded me
Yeah.
from her book.
Yeah. Medical expert in quantum biology. Yeah, that's next level. Anyway, she's an OBGYN. And again, just to rehash her claims specifically, she says that taking testosterone in any form, man or woman, if the individual has insulin resistance, not only does not produce muscle gain, but also produces an increase in visceral fat, so it's belly fat, increases risk of heart attack, increases risk of dementia, fatty liver, vision problems, and even gynecomastia, or man boobs, as she says. Also, if you didn't watch the video, I've linked the actual Instagram post in the description. Kind of a scary video to watch, not because of like the imagery or whatever, just her with the subcutaneous needle just like pointing it at you aggressively, like,
Yeah.
hey, this is so interesting. Someone actually responded in the comments, and I quote, "Would love to know the randomized controlled studies done on this." Pretty nice request as far as internet interactions go. And Dr. Hunt says, just study insulin resistance and testosterone. It's all on PubMed.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So to PubMed we go. Just before we get into kind of what the actual data says, this part of Quackwatch, like I sent this to you maybe a couple of days ago, and your initial response was legitimately all of this is wrong. It's the exact opposite. So before we cover the data, like, how do you think she gets to this point? If true that all of the data is in opposition to what she says, like, how does this come about, in your opinion?
Yeah, not entirely sure. There might be some quantum mechanics going on in her brain that leads her to this conclusion. I will try to, as they say, steelman and be as charitable as possible to view this in a way that could be correct. And the one way that I can do that is that androgens, testosterone in particular, that we're talking about here, does have what we call differential effects on metabolic function, like visceral fat, insulin resistance, all these other kind of things, between men and women.